Hi guys, it's Leeky and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Leeky and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today I'm trying out a new brand, a new activewear brand. It's not just new for me, it's also new, so it's not been out there for a while. I think the launch happened on August 4th, if I remember correctly. So I've now received my stuff. I placed an order, and I'm reviewing most of the pieces that launched, and we're talking about OWNU Fit. So OWNU Fit. This is the new brand from the Swedish fitness influencer Hanna Öberg, or Hanna Oberg, as most of you will probably know because you don't have the O with the double dots on top, so that's fine. I'm just going to insert a picture of her here in case you don't know who I'm talking about. She has over 2 million Instagram followers, I believe, and she's like a fitness influencer. So she has her own like workout app, which is also called OWNU. So she has her like workout programs, and she like posts content on Instagram about her workouts all the time. She used to be a Gymshark athlete, and she stopped her like work with Gymshark like not too long ago. I would say like earlier this year, and then people were already like, oh my god, does this mean you have your new like activewear brand coming up? And yeah, then it happened. She announced that she was gonna launch her own activewear brand, and yeah, August 4th was the launch date. They came out with I think 5 different pieces, like a kind of like long sleeve jacket, which I didn't get, but I got the other 4 pieces. We have a pair of leggings, some shorts. They're like biker shorts, so a longer length, and not just 4-inch shorts. And then we have a sports bra, and we do have a cropped neck tank or something, or just a t-shirt, like a cropped t-shirt basically. And also everything just came out in 3 different colors. We have a black, a jade green, and the yellow. And of course, since black is boring, I just got the 2 colors, so I'm just gonna sneak peek those colors here. This is what we have here. And her reasoning behind like making her own brand was that she was never 100% satisfied with all the activewear that she tried, so she felt like she needed to make her own to make it perfect. See, most influencers like give you the promise of making, you know, the best activewear because like they haven't found it there, and I always think that's like a bold statement, so of course I had to try. And she's a big fan of seamless, which is also why she used to work with Gymshark a lot, and she always wore their seamless stuff. So we have seamless pieces here. I'm not the biggest fan of seamless, but I will still, you know, try to give you my honest opinions. Like keeping, and like I know that like I'm trying to like, you know, be a little bit more objective here, and like really try to see how this compares to other seamless brands I've tried. So you know, we'll get into that. I also did test wear the one set to the gym. Yes. Also, spoiler alert already, I am not convinced. But we will get into this, okay? So we can maybe start with the yellow set. So this is the color Honeycomb, and I got 2 pieces in this. Also keep in mind, not every item came in all the 3 colors, so for some items there was only 2 color options. And we will start with the top. So this cropped t-shirt that I already teased, this is called the Honeycomb, or like this is called the seamless short sleeve cropped tee, and that's the Honeycomb color. So it's seamless, it is cropped, it's a t-shirt. We've seen these type of things 1,000 times before. I will give it that it feels very nice and soft, but the first thing I already saw, and I kind of expected this with this being yellow, is you can kind of see like some dark stuff through the band here underneath, which is like basically the tags. So they don't have tags, they're just kind of like stitched in everything, the fabric, the brand, the washing instructions, everything is stitched in here, which, you know, is maybe not the best choice if you have a yellow that's not really squat proof, or like, you know, it's kind of see-through. And the fact that this is already showing through the band is not giving me a lot of hopes for the biker shorts that I also have, but we'll get to that later. Yeah, also we were promised 100% squat proofness, just saying. And again, spoiler alert, that might not happen. So, but we have this tee. I will give it that it feels very, very nice and soft. It's very lightweight. Very, very stretchy, as you can see here. So like they're stretched in all directions, not a problem. It feels really nice and soft and comfortable. But like I was already very put off by the fact that I could see like the whole thing. Also, it's just gonna get worse once you wear it, right? You will see me wearing this, of course, like putting it on for the try on. And then we can see how bad it is. But yeah, this is already like kind of a red flag for me. We have the logo here on the chest. It's nice and simple. So like I said, the brand is called OWNU. So this is an O and there's the U there. So it's tiny. It's at least not like completely written out or anything. I don't mind the logo too much. I think it's cute and it makes sense. And something different for sure, because some people, like some brands, are starting to copy other brands' logos and stuff. So yeah, we have a round neck here, and then the sleeves. I'm a little worried about like this here, because it seems to be a little bit tighter around here. We have a ribbed edge here basically, same as at the bottom. And then you can see there's like some details here for like more breathability or something underneath the arm, on the side, here in the back as well. So I think it is meant for more breathability. And there was no sports bra that came in the honeycomb color, so you kind of like, I don't think you're supposed to wear this by itself, because as I already said, this yellow, you can kind of already see everything through here in the waistband, in the band. So I don't think you're gonna be very lucky with any nipple coverage through here. And I currently have pink nails, as you can see. And if we just like stretch this, you can see the color of the nails. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is something to be, to be just worn by itself, kind of. Yeah, but like I said, it is very soft. I will give it that. It is very soft. Might have been better maybe in a darker color. But also, we can say, okay, this is a lighter color, and I mean, lighter colors are always like this. They did not have to make a yellow in one of the first collections. They did not have to. Okay, they chose to make a yellow, and if you do the bold choice of choosing a yellow in your first collection, I expect it to be good. Especially if you promise, this is the collection you've dreamed of your whole life, and this is better than anything out there, and this is what you made your own brand. I do expect this to be perfect then. Just the thing, And also, I do want to mention that this actually is made in Portugal, so it is made in the EU, which is nice. It's a good thing. At least we know people have been paid properly for this, because there's laws in the EU. So it's interesting and good to see that, because most of the stuff is of course made in China, Vietnam, like in Asia for sure, where there's like less, like we have less power about what happens there, of course. So it's good to see something that is made in the EU, but again, I need this to be good quality. I need to like feel confident in this, and yeah, let's just see it on. All right, let's talk about this yellow situation, but we'll talk about the top first. So I will say this is still very soft, very stretchy. I do feel it cutting in a little bit into my arm here. It doesn't look too wild, but I can definitely feel it there a little bit. So now knowing this, I mean, the rest fits fine. I feel like I have a little bit of extra space for sure here. I don't know if I would have sized up for that. But yeah, just to keep that in mind. I know they're now sold out of all the pieces, but I'm pretty sure they're going to bring some of them back. And you can also see with the yellow color, since I didn't have a yellow bra, I'm wearing the green colored bra underneath. And you can kind of see that, obviously, because the yellow is not very covering. And in the band here, like, you can see the dark writing. I'm not sure if it's like as obvious as I thought it was gonna be, but I can definitely also see it in pictures when I wasn't even wearing it. So, I don't know. It's a little. We have a high round neck here. Then it's pretty cropped. Like if you pair it with the sports bra from the same line, then you're not really going to see it too much. Maybe if you lift your arms a little bit, but I think it's actually fine. And yeah, this one is very stretchy. It moves with you. Just keep in mind that it might be a little bit tight on the arms here. And otherwise, I mean, I would not wear this without a bra, because you can see, through it a little bit, and there's not, like, it's not double lined or anything. So if you were to wear it without a bra, you could probably see everything. So just keep that in mind. This is definitely a piece you would need a bra with. All in all, I mean, It's comfortable. I would have expected a little bit more like give for this, you know, since this comes from someone who does a lot of fitness and is definitely not like, you know, like definitely has muscles. But otherwise, I think it's a simple piece. It's a cute piece. I also appreciate that we don't have too much logoing going on, and just basically this here. I would always prefer it in the back, but that's just me. And yeah, I think yellow was maybe a tough choice for, you know, a first collection. But we'll get to that because it's way more obvious here. So yeah. Anyway, I think this is a nice piece, a decent piece, and you can just, you know, mix and match it with things. And yeah. All right, to match the crop tee, we have the seamless contour shorts. It doesn't actually mention an inseam for these, but I did measure it just now, and it seemed to be like around 6.5 inches. So definitely a bit longer than your 4-inch short. It is more of a biker length. Actually, 6 inches is kind of like, or 5 to 6 inches is kind of my preferred shorts length. Everything longer like makes me feel like my legs look super short, and then like everything shorter kind of just rise up immediately, most of the times at least. So yeah, we got these also in the honeycomb, because of course, like I said, I had to try like this yellow color because they made this bold choice to come out with the yellow in their first collection. And just like with the shirt, we can kind of already tell that there's something on the inside of this band, because the same as with the shirt, they just stitched the whole thing in here in a dark color. I don't understand the choice of this, because if you already know this is not going to be like super non-see-through, why do you do this? Like for me, this is kind of like already a quality issue basically, because someone must have seen this too if I see it, you know? And I can already tell you now, when I put this on, it's gonna be way more obvious. I mean, I understand the fact that, you know, like having tags on the inside is a little bit annoying, but I'd rather have a tag that I can cut out than this. So yeah, or like I said, do not bring out yellow. Like there's simple choices to be made, but we will see, you know, how this looks. I'm just already, you know, telling you it's kind of a disaster. So yeah, 6.5 inch shorts. They have this nice wide rib waistband, and I will say, fabric wise, the shirt felt a little bit softer than this here. This feels a little bit more stiff. It's not scratchy or anything, but like for sure, for some reason, I felt like the shirt felt softer and a little bit more stretchy. So maybe they chose to make this fabric slightly thicker, which makes sense because you want a little bit more coverage on the bottoms for your squats and everything. But I'm just saying, it doesn't feel as nice and soft as the one from the top. We have no front seam here, and in the back, I told you, right, she was working with Gymshark a lot. We have the Gymshark signature butthole butt scrunch, booty scrunch. I don't understand why you would stick with this if, you know, you make your own brand and you want to make things better, because I thought we'd all kind of agreed on this, like looking just like a second butthole. So I don't know why this is there, but okay, if she likes it, that's fine. But yeah, just saying, I was kind of disappointed to see this is what we were going with, especially because I feel like it's really the exact same as the Gymshark one, where, you know, it's not really like stretchy at all. It's like super stiff. It doesn't move. And I do not like to have like the stiff ones that don't move with you, because if I squat, I don't feel like this is about to pop, you know, like this is not what we're going for. And then here at the bottom, we have like, you can see the hem here, a little bit more restricting than the fabric itself, I feel. We will see if it cuts in at all or not. I mean, it's definitely still seamless, so you don't really have a seam, but like at the very bottom at least, but we do have a seam here, kind of. Yeah. And again, we have the kind of sweat vent holes here on the side of your leg for the shorts. So it's kind of a little bit more vital seamless like, I think. Definitely not the same. So like it's definitely still like its own thing, but like it reminds me a little bit of that. And we have the logo here in the front in white, so it's not like too much in your face. Like I already mentioned before, I do appreciate that. That's definitely better than Gymshark, but the scrunch, this whole text thing, we're not off to a good start, but let's see it on. All right, people, we are at like possibly the most see-through thing I've ever seen. I know it's not super obvious right now, but if I were to wear a patterned underwear underneath this, you would see it right here, right now. I'll just insert the picture here that I took to send to them to complain. And yeah, I was wearing my squat proof knickers, these ones, and like, you know, you can see them. Like, even in the front. I don't need to stretch this out too much. I don't just squat for this. You can see it. So there's that. And, you know, like, I will just say, these were advertised as squat proof. And I was skeptical, and I expected them to not be squat proof, but I certainly did not expect the level of not squat proofness that these are. So yeah, I am not happy with that. Let's talk about the fit first, though. We have this wide waistband here. Actually, like, it makes me feel snatched in. It digs a little bit deeper in the back. I will also say I feel like they're a little bit tight fitting. There's a lot of squishing going on here, and according to the size chart, I'm going to put in a small and a medium, and I went with a medium, and I get this amount of squishing. You know, there's not really a lot of give here, and also, all in all, like, I have enough space here in the crotch area, but like in my thighs, it's a little tight. And I've also read through some of the comments that people left on Instagram, and there was a lot of people who said that they, you know, had gone with the size according to the size chart, but everything fits very tight, and you know that the size chart isn't accurate. So yeah, I'm not the only one who felt that way. Then I mean, there are a decent length as well. We have the logo here on your hip on the side there. Some detailing is going on here as well. And then the back. So yeah, it dips a little bit lower. We have that weird butthole scrunch situation. And of course, since I don't have enough fabric, I can't like push it into my actual crack to like, you know, give it a bit more of a separation. So it's just there, it's just sitting on top. I don't think it's like enhancing anything. My butt doesn't have cheeks, you know, I mean, they have enough space there, but like they're not gonna lift it or anything. So yeah, and it is very see-through. So yeah, I'm not happy about the fit. I'm not happy about the see-throughness that this is. Yeah, it's just, if you decide to do yellow, like, do better than a pantyhose, you know? I get it that, you know, it's hard to do lighter colors, but, and I'm happy to like wear nude underwear underneath, but if you can see everything, even with me wearing nude underwear, like everything, also even in the front. Oh yeah, one fun comment, like, I mean, they never replied to any of the comments where people were like had problems. Just to people being like, oh my God, this looks so pretty. And they were like, oh yes, we know. Someone was like, oh, what do you all wear under the yellow leggings? Cause, you know, they seem pretty like see-through, and like I don't really feel comfortable going commando. And I'd be like, I was thinking, you know, if you went commando, you could like literally see your whole lady parts on display. So I don't think you should do that anyway. But yeah, no one replied to her anyway. Like no one, you know, they didn't acknowledge it or something. But yeah, so don't wear these commando, please, because that's like wearing just a pantyhose and nothing else. Yeah, anyway, I'm not convinced of this. Like this level of see-throughness is very, very shocking, I will say. And let's just, yeah, move on. All right, let's move on to the jade colored set that I got. We have the V-neck sports bra here. So, actually, I think this is my favorite piece out of the 4 that I got. I have no issues with this one. So yeah, this one is just a very simple seamless sports bra. We have the logo on here again. The fabric on the sports bra also feels a little less soft, a little bit more stiff than on the tee, on the crop tee for sure. But I mean, I think it makes sense that the sports bra needs a little bit more structure to kind of hold you in. I will say this is definitely not intended for like any high intensity or high intense activities. And also Hanna Oberg, the owner of this brand, she's also just a weightlifter through and through, so she doesn't like necessarily go for runs or anything, I think at least. So like I think her intention was to really design that for the gym for weightlifting. And so I don't think it's an issue that we do not have a high support sports bra, because it's not really necessary when you lift. And also I think she just has her normal like breast. It's, I know in the fitness world that's not normal, but I don't think she has enhanced boobs or anything. And I mean, of course, it's fine if people do that, but it's like really hard to find fitness influencers that haven't done anything to their bodies, basically. So I think it's refreshing to see that, that you can basically be muscular, work out a lot, and be fine with having that smaller chest, basically. And so yeah, I think it's good to see. But yeah, let's get back to that sports bra. So it is really like a true length sports bra. It's not like long lined or anything. We have a nice V-neck here. We do have removable cup pads in there. They're not like thick or anything, so not like super padded, but they definitely do give it a little bit more structure. We do have the straps that are kind of a bit more shiny and also elastic. And they're not just elastic, but they're also adjustable. So here they cross in the back, and you can see that you can adjust them. I didn't really find the need to adjust this. And we do have a ribbed band underneath, and again, like a little bit more detailing with that like more air breathable, like kind of, I don't know if you can see it, I hope you can. But yeah, we have a little bit more detailing here as well, but like it's not like wild or anything. It's just like a very basic seamless sports bra. I appreciate the adjustable straps. Of course, the straps aren't very thick. I will say that I've worn this for like 2 full days, and I didn't feel the straps cutting in or anything, so it was quite comfortable to wear for like a full day. I also did wear it to the gym. I also didn't notice any issues there. I didn't have to adjust it at all. So like I said, I think this piece is a good staple. What I will say is, according to the size chart, I think I should have gotten a size small. I put the size small in my cart, and then it was sold out when I got to the checkout. So I did go for a size extra small, and sometimes I do have a smaller chest. I can size down to an extra small, but my true size is a size small. So I was not sure if this would be a little bit too tight, and it fits perfectly. So for sure, if you're in between sizes, go down, and you could even consider sizing down for a smaller chest. I think there's still a little bit of space, and if I had actually gotten my normal size small, I think it would have been too big. So lucky me that the small was sold out in that color. So yeah, interesting. But so yeah, just keep that in mind. This one fits a little small, a little big. But let's see it on. All right, now we have the green set. This is a little bit better. But yeah, let's start talking about the sports bra. This is actually my favorite piece of the whole thing. And it's quite comfortable. I think I already talked about how I wore this like for like 2 days or something, and I was fine, like 2 full days, not a problem. We do have removable cup pads in here. I feel like they're a little bit stiffer than some others, but it's fine. I don't mind them too much. This the rib band underneath, a little bit of a V, a little bit of cleavage, but for my small chest, it's fine. And then remember when I said that I got this in an extra small, not a small, because the small was sold out before I could grab it. So I will say perfect size for me. There's, however, not a ton of space. So if you are usually like an extra small or a small, but like you have a bigger chest, and stick with your size. But otherwise, for a small chest, this is perfect. Like, I still have look at this. I still have space here. It's just not a ton of space up here, but in the band is extremely stretchy. So I do have a lot of space in the band still, even though this is an extra small. So I would say if you have a smaller cup size, A or B, you can for sure size down. But yeah, if you have a bigger cup size, you might want to stick with your true size. We do have these straps. They do come across here, but like I said, I've worn this for 2 days. I didn't feel it. And then they just crisscross in the back. They are adjustable. I don't think I adjust them at all. I think they were fine the way they were, but you have the possibility to do it in the back with your normal adjustable things there. So yeah, I don't have too much to complain about with this sports bra. I will say, and I don't think I mentioned that before, all the stuff, well, if you didn't wash it first, it smells quite like strongly. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You should probably wash it before you wear it. I mean, that's true for all the things, but like this one specifically, it does smell quite a lot. Logo's also here. It's not really cutting into here either. And like I said, there's a little bit of tight, like it's not tight, but there's not a lot of extra space. And it comes from like this part here, like the edge there. So just keep that in mind. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's also quite flattering on my small chest. I really do like this piece. This one, nothing to complain about. The seamless fabric is not the softest I've ever felt, but it's certainly not itchy or like anything. So yeah, this one is a good one. I like it. If they bring it out in more colors, would I buy it again? I'm not sure because it's not super special, but you know. And now the lights just turned off, but that's fine. That is Google Home for you. All right, but let's move on to the next thing. All right, getting to the last piece of today. For me, the leggings are always kind of like the piece where I feel like it becomes most obvious if this is a good line or a good brand or not. So yeah, I was excited to try these leggings. Again, the jade color to match with the sports bra, and these are the seamless contour leggings. So basically, theoretically, same thing that we saw with the shorts, just in a legging form, so with just full length legs basically. And yeah, as I already said, color jade. I did get this in a size medium. According to their size chart, I am in between sizes. I'm in between a small and medium. This is also usually how it works for me. And I usually go for a medium in a brand that I haven't tried yet, and also set to size up if you're in between. So I did go with a size medium, and I didn't find the size chart to be true to you know what it actually fits like. So that's just as a heads up again. So I'm not really too happy with that either. We have the wide ribbed waistband here as well. And I also just want to point out that now with the color being a little bit darker than yellow, we do have everything stitched in the waistband as well. And this time it's black, not just the light gray. But it is not obvious, at least when you're not wearing it. So you can't really see it through right here. I don't know how it looks when I actually stretch it out a little bit when I have it on my body, but we will see. But yeah, it's not showing through in this darker color. It's not a dark color, but it's definitely darker than a yellow. Again, no front seam on these. We do have the logo here as well, just off to the side. And that's also always the only spot where you can see the logo. And then again, like the more detailing here on the side. I hope you can see it. And then it kind of goes all the way down here and kind of comes out a little bit to come across your thighs here. And then at the bottom, on the back at least, we do have some more detailing here as well. So it's a little bit on your calves as well here. Yes, and again, of course, we have that Gymshark butthole booty scrunch. Again, it is not like elastic or anything. It is quite tight. It does not move. So not excited about that at all. I mean, if it gives the glute separation for sure, but like I said, I'm not excited about this. And I will say I've worn this to the gym once. And I already got some snagging. So I'm just gonna come a little bit closer so you can really see that. This here, I don't even have long fingernails, as you can see. This is the longest I'll ever be. I hate it when I can see my fingernails growing over the tip of my finger. I just cannot. And like, I don't know how this happened, but it did happen. And just on one side. So yeah, this is from me putting them on once basically. And wearing it to the gym. I am not excited about this quality. And I will also say that I did feel like I saw some pilling from like after my first exercise. I think it has kind of like smoothed itself out a little bit again. But for sure you can see the seams between the legs here already look a little rough from just one wear to the gym. For not cardio or anything, just some weights. So yeah, quality-wise, I'm not convinced at all. We will see if I'm fit-wise convinced. Let's see them on. All right, let's talk about these leggings. They are better in terms of see-throughness than the yellow shorts were. So I don't think I can see anything through here now. I've also tried to, like, you know, put this. Hold on, I can show you. So if you put that there, we could definitely see it through with the other one. Now it's just like you can see the fabric bulges there, but that's about it. You can't see the pattern through. That's all I'm asking for, okay? Nice and high-waisted in the front. Again, it dips a little bit lower in the back, and I really don't like that. And especially when I squat, I don't want that. But in the front, it's nice and high-waisted with the waistband here. There's a little bit of extra space here in the back, so like it's not gaping necessarily, but it's not like hugging me there as much as it does in the front. We have no front seam. I don't even think I said that with the shorts, but yeah, there was no front seam in the shorts either. But there was also, I mean, you know, it was very see-through. So anyway, logo is the same place in the same spot as with the shorts. And we do have the same amount or the same detailing also here on the side. We do have the same bum crack, bum hole, booty scrunch. I would say from the side it gives a little bit of separation, but again, I don't have a ton of space to put it around, like, and like really get it into that crack here to make it more separated. I think my butt cheeks feel a little bit more lifted in this, but also not perfect. And again, like, it's very tight in like some areas, and it's not the fit that I expected from this. Like, yes, I can move and I can do everything, but there is some tightness. Then there is the waistband like dipping a bit lower when I squat and everything. And all in all, you know, I was just not feeling confident when I was wearing this in the gym. I wore this for an upper body day, and I think if I had worn this for a leg day, I would have been like, no, thank you. I'm not gonna do that. Because it's not, I don't know. It's not it for me. It's not, I don't know. I just don't, I've tried on better seamless that hugged me better, that was just more comfortable to wear. And it's just not doing it for me. It's a little bit shorter than 7/8 length on me as well. So if you're a tall person, could be a little bit too short for you. I like that the waistband is nice and wide, and I do get a little bit of compression here, but like I said, like, it's not in the back, and there's a little bit of extra space, but everything else is just tight. And yeah, I'm not up for it. It's not my favorite. And I think I talked about the snag that I got the first time wearing it. It's around here, so there's like a bit of stuff snagged. I don't know if you can see it very obviously, but it's there. And I also feel like there's a lot of pilling already going on in the seams between the legs. And I also swear I could see some pilling right here. From when I was doing my first upper body exercise, I was just sitting on one of these things where you just do that with for the biceps, you know. So I was against a smooth metal thing or something, and then I did see some pilling right after. That kind of smoothed out a little bit, but I think it's still a tiny bit there. So yeah, I don't think they're very durable. I don't think they're very comfortable. They're not like cheaper than most Gymshark stuff, and I'm not like the biggest fan of Gymshark, but honestly, Gymshark has better seamless than this. Especially, you know, because the scrunch is not like different than the Gymshark scrunch. So why at this point would I invest in something that I can't even return for free? With Gymshark, I can just try on, return for free, and, you know, don't have to worry about it. And with this, I can't even return for free. So I don't really see the point of it if it's not better, if it's the same price. Yeah, I don't know. So not convinced at all. But yeah, I think that was pretty obvious throughout the whole video. And yeah, I mean, if you like these things, then you can tell me why. But yeah, I can also tell you, I don't. It's just not it. And it's just not because I don't like seamless. It's because it's just not the greatest quality. I've never had something snag the first time I wore it. Even like it happened like right after I put it on, basically. And I don't have long fingernails or anything. Like, I'm not going up against sandpaper, you know? Like, I'm not doing any of those crazy things. And yeah, I don't know. Just not convinced. I really expected a lot more from this. But I do like the sports bra. That's good. Anyway, we'll go to conclusions now. So Alright guys, it's conclusion time. So I think I already told you my opinions about most of the pieces, or all of them, throughout the video, but I'm just gonna, summarize it here in case you skip some parts. I do understand I talk quite a lot, so don't worry about that. And also just to have it in one place as a summary, because I do have a lot of thoughts about this activewear brand. I mean, like I said, I tried like 4 out of 5 pieces, I believe, from their collection. So I did try the majority of their things. And again, they did not have to make yellow as their first collection color, basically. They decided to make the bold choice. In my opinion, that didn't work for them. But they could have picked a different color. That's like, so that's just the thing. We all know yellow is difficult, so why do you do that to yourself? Anyway, this is not what this is about, because they still want money for these pieces. And yeah, I just want you, to have my honest thoughts on these things, because I've seen a lot of people rave about this brand and be like, oh my god, it's so amazing, so great, best activewear I ever had. And I'm like, girl, did you ever wear activewear before in your life, or is this the first time? Because then I guess it is the best. Anyway, that's okay. People are entitled to their own opinions. I'm just saying that I feel like coming from like having collaborated with Gymshark and then going out there and being like, this is the best stuff I could come up with, is like, then you should have just stuck with Gymshark. Because yes, I do get that Gymshark sometimes has a little questionable, like a few questionable collections. I remember the Mercury one. I'm just going to insert a picture here that it was so itchy. I just wanted to take it off immediately after putting it on. And I just couldn't. And the fabric that we saw today is definitely a lot softer, a lot stretchier, a lot nicer than that. But like, especially the bottoms, the stretch was not there anymore. Like I put it on, like my butt was squished, my waist was swimming. No, this is not how this works. And someone like who works out a lot and also has like a good amount of glutes, should know that and should feel that and I don't know. So yeah, I will say that the fabric was good, especially for the tops. I didn't have any issues with the sports bra, and the top of the fabric from the crop tee was beautiful and amazing, and it felt great. It was just the color, I think, that made it like a no-no, because of the like everything just sewn into the band just being visible. And yeah, that's just like no thank you. There's also nothing I can do about it. If they had put in a tag, I could have cut it out. It wouldn't be there. I could have put a sports bra underneath, and I'd be fine. Like that's not. It's just that there it was the color choice and not the fabric itself that was kind of an issue for me. If we go to the sports bra, like I said, I had no issues with that one. That one was definitely my favorite piece out of what I got here. And if I had to rate it out of 10, I would give it an 8 out of 10, because it's nothing special, but like it's a nice seamless sports bra. It's comfortable. You can wear it the whole day. Straps are adjustable and it does its job. It holds you in. Nice. So 8 out of 10 for that one. The crop tee, I really did like the fabric because it was so soft, but 5 out of 10 because you could see like everything, and that's just not what we're going for. And if it's just the color, I don't care. It's just like, that's just no. And yeah, the bottoms, like I said, the fit was just not right at all, and I went off the size chart. The stretch just wasn't there. The Gymshark butthole booty scrunch is like, I don't want to see that on anything. No. Like, we've all seen how the Whitney Simmons Gymshark collection goes. That butt scrunch is nice. We've all seen the Alpha Elite Amplifies. You can go for something like that, something that moves with you, that stretches. There's so much out there. So this is what I'd be looking for if I was to like, create my own pieces and I wanted a butt scrunch there or like a booty scrunch. I'd go with the Alpha Elite Amplify type of scrunch, like one that like stretches a little bit, So yeah, I would say I still preferred the leggings a little bit over the shorts, and that might be because of the color, but also because I felt like the shorts were so squishy in the thighs. And I mean, again, with the yellow, you could just see everything in the waistband. So yeah, I'm not happy with those like, not at all. The leggings get like, I don't know, a 3 out of 10. The shorts a 1 out of 10 or something. Especially also like these are not the cheapest pieces. Yes, they're not ridiculously expensive. They're not like at an Alpha Elite level for like the seamless stuff that we've seen, but they're like, for that price that they are, I do expect a lot more. Sure, it's nice that we get shipping from Europe to Europe, from the US to the US, so that there's like different hubs. Again, a thing that a lot of European brands tend to do even early on in their existence, and we're still missing that from like big American brands. So Alpha Lead and Buff Bunny do have your distribution center in Europe, please, as well. So yeah, but that's just, that's a different story. Anyway, so that of course also means that there's going to be no import fees for us Europeans. It did ship from Ireland because of the easier shipping to the UK from there after Brexit. So it took a few days for me to get it here to Sweden, even though it was, it's a Swedish brand, right, from a Swedish person. But also I think over a certain amount you get free shipping, and I think it was even free express shipping. So I'm not complaining, it's fine. With that, I think that's a good setup to have as well, that, if you spend a certain amount of money, you do get the free shipping. I also think it was a good idea for them to have a limited amount of pieces for like their first launch. I also know that some people were disappointed their sizes had sold out very early on. And they also said that they could not have anticipated how many people would shop. And I do understand that if you're a new brand and you really don't know what the demand is, basically. So I wouldn't be upset with them for that. Like I said, for me, it was lucky that the size small and the sports bra had sold out already, so I could try the extra small. But all in all, like for me right now, this is not worth it for sure. If you're looking for a new seamless sports bra, go for the sports bra, but everything else I cannot recommend, basically. I will try to email them about like the issues I have with the leggings, the quality issues, but also, as I said, with the yellow, that for me is a quality issue. So I will also email them about that and see what they're willing to do. If I have gotten a response from them before this video comes out, I will just put it here somewhere on the screen to let you know what happened. Otherwise, I will just add it to a comment later on the video, so in case you're interested in how that went. But yeah, I will definitely email them and be like, yeah, what is happening? So yes. Hi guys, it's just me interrupting the video for a minute. So I have been in contact with the customer service from OWNU Fit, and it wasn't as good as I'd hoped for, which I guess goes in line with, how everything else has been going with them. So I did send them pictures of everything that I was complaining about, the see-throughness of the yellow shorts and the problems I showed you also with the green leggings. And their reply was like, you can send the unworn pieces back and pay for shipping. And I was like, excuse me, I complained about the quality of the stuff. I'm not going to pay for fucking shipping. Like, no. And please do read my email, not just like send me a generic reply. So I did message them back. I was like, excuse me, did you see that I had quality issues with this? And this is why I messaged you. And then someone else replied and was like, you can send the item back and we pay for half the shipping, and please do send us the shipping information. And I was like, okay, so just to be clear, I'm sending back 3 pieces, of which I've worn, the green leggings. The other things I've basically just tried on, but they're not great and the quality isn't amazing. And do you want me to choose track shipping? Because at this point I've just given up on them, like, doing the right thing and just sending me a shipping label, which they should be doing. So yeah. This is the status of things. If anything updates, I will, either again put it in the video or just put that in the comments or something and pin that. But yeah, it's the whole experience has not been great with them, so I cannot recommend the brand, basically, not at all. So unfortunately, not great. Anyway, I think that's enough of a rant from me for now. I will also say I have tried some of Hanna Oberg's workouts, and I think they're great. I think she's a very nice and authentic person, at least from what I've seen on social media, which is not a lot, it doesn't say a lot, but yeah. So I expected a little bit more from this, honestly, especially because she went with her favorite seamless stuff, and yeah, I don't know, just had higher expectations for this, maybe much higher expectations. Yeah, if you found this video helpful, please let me know down in the comments below if you have thoughts, if you've tried it as well, if you've like bought some stuff from this, if you've been thinking about it. Just let me know what you think. I'm happy to talk about it. If you disagree with me as well, let me know and we can have a chat about it. I'm happy to, just discuss with people about activewear, because you know I like activewear, so I'm good with doing that. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram here. You can also DM me there, but I'm more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if you have like an urgent question, some feedback you want me to see or something, just leave your comments down here and I will get back to you as fast as I can. Yeah. If you haven't yet, give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. I'm always happy to, you know, have you watching my videos. This might have been a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say I wasn't positive, you know, because I'm always a positive person, but maybe this was a little bit more brutally honest than I usually do, but that's just because I'm just not convinced at all. So, you know, I always try to give you my honest opinions, but I can, you know, if it's not good, then it's just also honest. So, yes, anyway, I hope you still enjoyed this, and you enjoyed me, you know, talk about this this activewear brand. And yeah, like I said, any feedback, any suggestions, any comments, anything, just leave it down here. And I will see you next time. Bye.